Welcome to the Hopeless Fan Podcast. It is December 2nd. Happy December, everyone. Clap it up. We're in December. We're finally going to come back with a full show for the first time in what seems like forever. No more, just boardwalks, what have yous. We're giving you a full show today, so stand in bunk, start 'em, sit 'em. We'll talk the college football playoffs. We will have boardwalk, and we'll do Jeopardy. I made a board. You guys want to start with Jeopardy? Might be fun.
Ooh, sure, let's start with Jeopardy.
Start with Jeopardy. Obviously, Zach versus Scotty.
What's the
I
overall
took a column
record?
off. I have no idea.
Oh my god, dude. Some producer.
That would be Zach.
What kind of prep did you do?
Yeah.
Some
Oh, yeah.
director.
Everyone knows I don't do the prep for this show. If there was one person. All right, 5 categories.
Where's our
So I
research
turned
guy?
One category
Our
off.
intern.
He went back to high school.
He's outside barking at squirrels.
5 categories. So they are 2021 NFL season.
Zach already rings in with blanket.
Zach has dibs on the first question. Spider-Man, like just the franchise itself.
Spoderman.
The NBA, so far. Christmas movies. And the miscellaneous is There's a Bear in My Oatmeal.
Oh, I'm not writing any of this down. Can you repeat it?
Yeah, of course. I already assumed I'd have to.
I have them all.
So thank you, Zach. The first category is 2021 NFL season.
Could it be because it's in front of you?
No, it's not.
I wouldn't have my entire board written out right in front of me. You could see the answers. 2021 NFL season, Spider-Man, the NBA so far, Christmas movies, and then for miscellaneous, There's a Bear in My Oatmeal.
Oh my god, there's a bear in my bed.
Which is still my favorite Family Guy skit of all time.
Chuck Testa.
All right, I'm thinking of a number 1 through 100. Closest person gets to start. Whoever wants to go first.
51.
Scotty.
50.
All right, it was 76.
Bing bong.
All right, Zach, you get to go first.
All right.
The board is yours, as they will say.
Spider-Man for 200. Oh, hang on. Or do we want blanket as our word?
Yeah,
do we want a different one? Okay.
Blanket's fine.
All right, blanket it is.
I mean, why fix a good thing?
Yep.
All right, blanket is the word. Taysom Hill back to pass. He fumbled. Oh my God, it's loose inside Dallas.
I'm not sure if it's a fumble. His arm
really?
does start coming forward. Yeah. But it's like very, very slightly before it's
I'm
like
gonna
over his
have to
shoulder,
let
but
these
it does
goddamn
start going
dogs
forward.
in like 5 minutes. I
Dallas
just
is
remembered.
leading 20-10 with 7 minutes left. All right, Zach for Scotty. Zach has the board.
Yep.
You said Spider-Man 200.
Spider-Man 200.
And it is still blanket. That's definitely a fumble.
Okay.
All right. What part-time job does Peter Parker have in Spider-Man 2? Sorry. What part-time job does Peter Parker have in Spider-Man 2? Zach, was that you? Yeah, blank.
Mm-hmm. He's a freelance photographer.
Incorrect. Incorrect.
Fucking idiot.
I know.
Well, it's the first one I know he has a different part-time job.
Can I go now?
The first question.
I get to go now?
Yeah, Scotty, go ahead.
Like a underground fighter?
That's in the first movie as well.
Also incorrect.
Cage fighter?
It's not the Pizza Boy.
Pizza Boy.
That's in the first movie.
Spider-Man 2.
Okay. All right. Well.
Oh, well, we'll go to the clarification. Peter Parker, pizza delivery boy.
Pizza time.
Spider-Man 2, Spidey's Dice pizza delivery scene. Spider-Man 2, pizza delivery. Spider-Man 2, Peter Parker's pizza delivery scene.
They called it an incomplete pass, Shelby. Fuck you.
Wow, okay. Was Peter Parker delivery boy? Yes. If you don't feel like watching it, I don't. It shows Peter Parker showing up late for his job as a pizza delivery guy in Spider-Man 2. Hold this L, Zach.
That's not enough for Zach.
He's just like,
It's clear fact.
Well,
You got it wrong too. You got it wrong too, Scotty. So why don't you kill yourself while you're at it?
Well,
All right, let's
I
go
can
for
admit defeat.
400.
400 staying in the category. Scotty, do you know the Spider-Man franchise pretty well? I'm assuming Zach does.
I haven't seen the old ones in a long time. I know the
delivers
newer ones
he
more
was
than I
late,
know the
like
old ones.
31 minutes late to delivering the pizza to Zoe Deschanel's sister.
Oh, and then he's got a bomb strapped to his chest and he has to rob a bank within 24 hours. Tough.
Yeah.
All right. For 400, what is the name of the AI built into Peter Parker's suit in Spider-Man Homecoming?
Oh,
I got it.
Zach.
I know
It's Friday.
Incorrect.
It's not Jarvis.
Incorrect.
Would be Friday.
What is the name of the AI built into Peter Parker's suit in Spider-Man Homecoming?
It's what he calls the girl. What he calls her, right? So I don't know. I don't know it, but I know that he names it in the warehouse.
You have any answer you want to throw out, Scotty, or no? Okay, Karen.
No.
I
don't know where you're getting your answers from.
Me, I've seen all the movies.
Oh, dude. Taysom Hill just threw up a duck.
Oh, I just saw his dime to
INT.
Harris for a first down.
Yeah. Very next play.
Yeah, well, it is Karen. Okay.
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 Whatever you say, I guess.
Oh my God.
600.
All right, I'm afraid for these next three. In the Amazing Spider-Man films, the somewhat emo Peter Parker had this hobby no other Spider-Man had had before. This is how the question was worded. In the Amazing Spider-Man films, the somewhat emo version of Peter Parker had this hobby no other Peter Parker.
The Amazing... So Andrew Garfield?
Yes.
Oh, wait.
All right, Scotty, you got blanket? It is skateboarding. That's correct.
Let's go. That's all I know about Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man is that he carried around a skateboard.
What is interesting about it?
Nothing. It's just a weird $600 question, I guess.
Well, this is one of those ones when I did like Call of Duty. Mm-hmm. I don't know which ones are $1,000 and which ones aren't.
Fair.
All right, Scotty, you're bored.
Let's go 2021 NFL season for 800.
Random ass. Okay, 2 teams in the NFL are undefeated on the road this season. Arizona and who?
Undefeated on the road.
In 5 seconds, anyone can answer. Just blurt it out loud. No penalty. 4, 3, 2, 1. No penalty.
The Bills.
Incorrect. Lost to the Titans.
Yep.
Any
The
guess?
Ravens.
The Bengals. I don't
Incorrect.
fucking
Lost
know.
to the Jets.
Cool.
New England.
I know they did. I just wanted to hear you say it.
All right,
Damn,
Scotty,
they lost
Lord
4 in the beginning of the year at home.
Yeah, New England did. Yep.
Yeah. What the fuck?
That
Weird.
Dolphins game was wild.
Yeah. Week 1.
Well, so
Molly,
was the
I gave you
fucking
food.
Cowboys game.
Go eat some dark chocolate, you bitch. All right, Scotty's bored.
Still yours. Still yours. Board still yours.
Let's go Christmas movies for 600.
Smorgasbord.
Okay, Christmas movies for 600.
I got variety. I bounce around.
All right. All right. Both children of divorce, a couple travels around to multiple Christmas parties in one day instead of a previously scheduled tropical vacation. Looking for a movie title. Zach, I believe that's you.
What is Four Christmases starring Reese Witherspoon and Vince Vaughn?
Incorrect again. Scotty?
What?
Sorry.
You're so full of shit.
All right, Zach got it.
Yeah, I know I did. I was like, you're fucking lying.
All right. Zach's back to 0.
200, same category.
In Elf, what is the name of the human child Santa accidentally carries to North Pole?
Oh my god.
Yeah, wet. Zach.
Who is Buddy?
That is correct. For 200. That was your question, Scotty.
Well, I just watched Jen and I just watched that last week.
Of course you did.
But I mean, who doesn't know that? It is a matter of typing fast. 400, stay in the category.
You got it?
Yep.
How many sizes does the Grinch's heart grow once he gets feelings? Scotty.
Oh shit.
Fuck. Is it 4 times?
No, it's incorrect.
Well, I know that it was 3 sizes too small, so I'm wondering, does it grow 3 sizes big? 3?
Correct.
Okay. I know, because I remember they said it was too small. I was like, "Ooh, I know this one. I'm ready to fucking type that shit in."
If it wasn't 4, I was going to say 2.
Yes. Scotty will lose this by that margin of question.
Let's go back to Spider-Man for 800.
No, I'm scared. I don't want to do Spider-Man.
Let's get it out of the way.
All right. What is the name of Peter Parker's female neighbor in Spider-Man 2? Scotty with blanket.
Spider-Man 2. Now tell me which Spider-Man 2.
Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield, or Tom Holland?
Yeah.
I will
The
provide.
Amazing Spider-Man 2?
I will provide.
Because I can say both.
All right, just give me 1 second.
It's either Gwen Stacy or it's Mary Jane, MJ.
Pick one.
What?
She was.
Tell me which.
She was a friend and neighbor of Peter Parker in the 2004 film Spider-Man.
Okay, so that'd be Tobey Maguire.
Oh, so it's MJ.
No. Incorrect.
Okay. Don't give it to me. Whatever.
I mean, it's just. I would give it to you if you were correct.
She was his neighbor in the first movie, but not in the Spider-Man 2.
Exactly. Everyone fucking knows it.
Take it, Zach.
Because Gwen Stacy's not in that movie until Spider-Man 3. She's played by Bryce Dallas Howard. So,
Talk it out.
I don't know.
God damn it.
I don't want to make a guess.
Zach going conservative early. It's Ursula.
Okay.
Ursula Volodymyrovich.
Oh, yeah! You'll get your rent when I fix this damn door!
Yeah, 2004 film Spider-Man 2, Ursula.
Where's the rent?
All right.
My board will finish it out.
All right. Which bridge does the final confrontation between Spider-Man and the Green Goblin take place on?
Oh, shit.
What'd you say?
Which
I don't know.
bridge?
All right, which bridge does the final confrontation between Spider-Man and the Green Goblin take place on? Zach, did you ring in?
No.
Because
it's between two different bridges, and I can't remember.
The Brooklyn Bridge.
Scotty, you ring in?
He said the Brooklyn Bridge.
Oh, that's incorrect.
Brooklyn Bridge.
Zach?
Okay.
Just throw one out.
Is there a penalty?
Yeah.
Well, then no.
Oh my God, you're so boring.
Fine. Well, what's the score?
I know, you really are.
Scotty has negative 1,800. You have plus 600. You have a 2,400 point lead.
Okay. Manhattan Bridge.
That is incorrect.
Damn.
Queensboro.
Queensboro Bridge. Okay. All right.
Taysom Hill is addicted to throwing picks.
All right. Let's go with
Another
NBA so far for 200.
NBA over 200. Two teams share the best record in the NBA coming into tonight. Golden State and who? I got Scotty.
Phoenix Suns.
That's correct.
Fucking what?
What?
I felt like I buzzed in first.
I can show you.
No, I know. I can show you too.
Okay.
I know we go off of what's on your screen.
Right.
But I have alternative facts.
First too.
All right, Scotty. That's my fault. I moved my leg.
Yeah, get him, Atlas.
Stay in the category for 1,000.
I fucking love it. he chases even in Jeopardy. All right. Playing his first year with his new team this season, this player leads the NBA in steals per game, 2.2. And you know what? The entire question, no penalty. Scotty.
Okay, I got it then. Who is Lonzo Ball?
Incorrect.
Damn it. That was a good guess, though.
That was a great guess.
It is a great guess. Because he's a rookie.
Lonzo's not a rookie.
It's his first year with his new fucking team.
Yeah, first year.
Lonzo. Oh, Lonzo. I thought you said LaMelo. He's not a rookie either.
Not a rookie.
I mean, he could win Rookie of the Year because he didn't play that many games last year.
No, he can't.
Yes,
Rookie.
He can.
He already won it.
Did he win it last year?
Oh,
they gave it to
damn,
him?
Zach. You gotta guess.
I just remember Ben Simmons like winning it the following year after his first year because he missed like 2 games.
That was weird as shit.
Yeah. I do not. I have no fucking idea.
No penalty.
It's $1,000 question. Is it DeMar DeRozan?
Incorrect. Alex Caruso.
Oh,
First year
Bulls. We were both on the right team.
Yeah.
Wow, weird.
Yeah. When Scotty said ball, I was like, oh, kind of. All right. Scotty, still yours.
Stay in
He
the
plays
category
great defense.
for 800.
Steph Curry leads the NBA in 3-pointers made per game. Who is second? And a hint for this one, still in the Western Conference.
Oh shit.
Zach, you rang in with blanket.
Oh no. Shit. John Morant.
Incorrect.
I was gonna guess DeMar DeRozan. He's having a great year so far.
Scotty, a correct guess here would put you in the lead.
Give him a time limit.
See.
Or else he'll Google it.
Yeah,
10.
You can give me a time.
9, 8, 7, 5.
I'll guess Devin Booker.
That is incorrect. Looking for Buddy Hield. Buddy
Is
Hield.
he's not on the. Is he with? Who's he with now? He's not with the Kings.
Oh, he's not?
Wow.
I don't think so.
Fuck.
Yes, he is. Yes, he
Is
is.
he still with the Kings?
He's with the Kings.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's right, because they got.
That would have been bad on my part.
Okay, because
They
they
got
got.
Westbrook
I
instead.
thought he was I thought he was
Lakers got
going to the
Westbrook
Lakers. But they got that other Kentucky kid on their team
All
as
right,
well.
it's a 400-point game.
Scotty still has the board.
Yeah, Scotty still has the board.
Let's stay in the category 600.
Reigning MVP Nikola Jokic is second in the NBA. It's not about him.
Okay.
Nikola Jokic is second in the NBA in rebounds per game. Who is first, averaging 14.5?
Oh my God.
Scotty.
I'm going to say Rudy Gobert.
That is correct. For 600.
Stifle Tower.
That motherfucker's always rebounding.
I was gonna guess Giannis, but it felt too obvious.
Third.
I would have been
Let's
closely
finish out the
wrong.
category for
Finish
400.
out the category. At 4-17, this team dubiously holds the NBA's worst record. At 4-17, Zach.
Is this? Oh, this is. Is this after last night or when?
This is like as of this afternoon.
Oh no, because they just got their 5th win against the Nuggets last night.
Fuck
So
you,
it's not
pussy.
so it's not the Magic. It would be. Oh no.
Oh no. Oh no.
I'm in trouble.
Oh no, 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 no.
Is it the? Oh shit.
All right, come on. This is
10.
for ringing in an answer.
Ow! Fuck you.
Did he get you?
Yes. Fuck.
All right, you're going to the crate. I will throw out the guess of the fucking Spurs. I don't know.
Incorrect. Scotty?
I'll throw out, I guess, Thunder.
Incorrect. Detroit.
Oh, fuck.
All right, Scotty, board's still yours.
Oh my God. Taysom Hill just threw a pick 6 to the defensive end.
No shit. I am so glad I didn't bet
Yeah.
plus 6.5.
Or the under.
Well, the under would have hit.
How much time's left?
3
Still my
minutes.
board.
Oh, okay.
There's a flag
Yeah.
though. They might be offsides.
Oh. I'm so pissed. I didn't
Christmas
know that.
movies for 800.
Okay. In Home Alone,
Yes.
let me find out for myself, Scotty. Don't spoil it. In Home Alone, Kevin is scared of what when he initially checks out the basement of his home? Scotty.
No.
Buddy, come look.
The what's it called? The heat furnace thing.
Furnace is correct. For 800. Zach's mad. Oh, Scotty, come here.
This is why I do it remote, buddy.
Which is the second one where it's
I'm just
close.
saying.
It's
if
been
you-
close.
If you just come over here and
I
look.
don't need to. I'm
Okay.
just telling you it's been close. So the board's
let's still-
yours.
Let's finish out the category.
All right. In The Night Before, starring Seth Rogen, Joseph
You're
Gordon-Levitt,
not fun to play with.
and Anthony Mackie, this character helps the friends to earn his wings as an angel. This character helps the group of friends to earn his wings as an angel.
I know
in
what the
movie
actor's
Night
name.
Before.
I know what the actor's name is, but I don't
I know
remember
it is.
exactly.
I know who it is. Mr.
Okay.
Green.
That is correct.
Guy who played General Zod in Man of Steel, and he was in that movie where the lady fucks the fish man.
Scotty, board yours.
2021 NFL season for 600.
For 600, at plus 200, this player is the favorite for Defensive Player of the Year. Scotty.
Is it who is Trayvon Diggs?
Incorrect.
Oh no.
Zach.
It's either Myles Garrett or T.J. Watt. T.J. Watt's been injured. I'm going to go with
Yes.
Myles Garrett.
It is Myles Garrett for 600.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah, he hasn't missed any games, has he? I don't think he's been injured at
I
all.
believe so.
And he's been getting sacks.
I mean, Trayvon Diggs has an interception in almost every single game this year.
Yeah, but he's also like.
But he doesn't do anything.
He's
And
like
it's,
PFF's
yeah.
103rd ranked corner.
yeah. Which just goes to prove our previous point where turnovers are really not a positive for the defense they're, as much as they are a negative for the offense. It's an offensive mistake more than it's a great defensive
Or it
play.
just shows you'd rather have it like if a team is like risky enough, it can work out.
Yeah.
Zach, board
1,000
yours.
for the same
For
category.
1,000.
Yep.
In 11 games, this team has allowed a league-high 334 points. So this team has given up the most points in the NFL this season. Since no one's rung in, I'll give a hint. It is an AFC team.
Yeah. AFC team, giving up the most points. Well,
All right, Scotty rings in.
I'm gonna guess the Titans.
That is incorrect.
Damn.
I have another guess though.
You would guess the team
Can I
that's
get
like
another one?
the number one seed right now is giving up the most points in the NFL.
Giving up a lot of points.
every game I watch them, it seems like they're giving up 20 or more.
The Chiefs.
Think
the
about
Rams,
every game.
The Chiefs, the Rams.
Okay, other than those two games.
I have no earthly idea.
No penalty.
Oh, no penalty? The Chiefs.
Texans.
Jets.
Ah, that seemed more obvious than a $1,000 question. I was like, oh yeah, sure, it would be like one of the worst teams in the AFC.
Yeah.
But it's like, well, that seems too obvious. That wouldn't be a
gonna go
$1,000
with-
question.
I was going to go with fewest points scored,
Okay.
and that was the Texans, but that felt too easy.
Let's go oatmeal for 1,000. Bear in my oatmeal.
All right. For 1,000, Breaking Bad question.
Oh, let's go.
I wrote this really fast. This was the last question I had to come up with.
He doesn't know
so
anything about Breaking Bad, so this might be easy.
It very much could be. That's kind of the fun part of it.
Wild card, bitches.
Okay.
But I need to read it in my head first because I wrote this down in a rush.
Okay. If you see him typing before you're done talking,
I see it. All right. Here we go. When Walter is trying to get rid of the fly in that episode, what does Jesse mistake for a dead insect? $1,000, bitch.
That's it. That is a $1,000 question. That's a $2,000 question.
Exactly.
That's a good question.
Anything. This was.
I don't. That's the episode I always skip
this is a tough
because
one,
it is
actually.
the worst
Yeah,
Breaking
I
Bad
actually watched
episode
it this
in
time,
the
though.
entire show.
That's what I kind of liked it for because I looked up Breaking Bad hard trivia. This was,
It's the one that everybody skips because it's a terrible episode. It's the worst IMDb rated episode.
anyone have a no penalty guess?
Piece of pocket lint.
Incorrect.
Okay.
Scotty?
I literally just watched this the last week.
Why?
He's probably doing a run through of this show.
Yeah, I'm rewatching the whole show
Yeah.
right now. I do it every fall season.
Yeah. I've rewatched it probably 6 or 7 times.
No penalty, a thumbtack.
Incorrect. It's a raisin.
Oh, okay.
A
A
raisin.
raisin, that's right.
Also,
that
that
makes sense.
Saints player is fast as shit.
Wow. All right, let's go NFL season, 21 NFL season for 400.
All right. At 10-2, this NFC team has the best ATS record in the NFL this season. They are 10-2 against the spread. NFC team.
I'm going to take a swing. Why
All
not?
right, Zach.
Oh,
NFC team.
man. Arizona.
Incorrect.
The Packers. Fuck. Wait, the Packers have more than 2 losses. They have 3 losses.
This is ATS record.
Oh, at 10-2. Oh, I thought you meant their record was 10-2,
No.
and they have the.
No.
Damn it!
Scotty, a guess?
Best against the spread record.
Yep.
It's the Giants.
I'm gonna guess the Packers.
It's correct. The Packers.
I was right with my second guess. Fudge.
Current score: Scotty minus 200, Zach minus 1400.
Oh, damn!
All right, the board
Well,
yours.
I guess
Scotty.
if I ran the table, I guess I could come back.
Get him wrong sometimes.
Yeah.
Let's finish out the category.
This player leads all AFC receivers in Pro Bowl fan votes.
AFC
I just saw this tweet
receivers?
today.
AFC receivers.
Ooh.
Zach,
Tyreek Hill?
incorrect.
What? Oh, no. AFC? Interesting.
I'll guess.
Well,
Scotty?
there's 2 of the.
I'll take
Well,
200.
AFC, yeah. That's weird. That's weird.
Stephon Diggs.
Shouldn't be
Incorrect.
AFC receiver. So,
He
he
is an
plays
AFC
for the. He
receiver.
plays for. Yeah, I'm thinking Vikings.
Jamar Chase.
Yeah, Jamar Chase. Fuck.
Oh,
Which is
that was gonna be my
stupid.
second.
Just because he caught a couple right before the second half bombs, he's getting a bunch of fucking votes.
Easy now.
Tyreek Hill is such a better receiver just because he's got the experience and he's fast. And he's got a great quarterback.
Okay.
Not that Joe's not a great quarterback.
He sucks.
You know I love Joe more than you do.
Yeah, it's probably true.
You hate Joe Burrow for it's weird.
It's because you guys like him.
You're such an asshole. Scotty, board's yours. Oatmeal 2 through 8.
I'm going 8.
This is an NFL question. Zach, you're not going to get it.
Okay.
I don't know. It just seems like a question you just throw your pen down and be like, ugh.
It would be my phone.
Only 2 NFL divisions currently have 2 Coach of the Year winners coaching them. The AFC North and which other one? The AFC North has Kevin Stefanski and Tomlin.
Stephen Kafansky.
And there's another division in the NFL with...
Wait. Wait. Repeat the question again. I'm so sorry.
Too bad I already rang in.
Oh, never mind.
The NFC South.
That is correct. Bruce Arians and Sean Payton.
I was just like, Bruce Arians, I know he's got one.
Zach has made this a ball game.
All right.
Zach minus 800.
600.
Scotty at minus 400.
That was such a fucking ballpark swing. I was like, I'm down by so much. Let me just fucking throw one out there.
Anatomy question.
Anatomy.
This human body part stays the same size from birth. Zach's dick.
Human body part.
Oh. Human body part. Let me throw it again. Your skin.
Incorrect.
Oh, okay. I just thought it's like the most.
Tough.
It's stretchy. So like, it just stretches out as you get older.
I don't like that. I don't know if I technically agree with this answer.
Would it be the teeth? Interesting.
I'm gonna say like.
This is an interesting question. I like this. You got creative with it.
I looked up Jeopardy board. It actually took me to an actual game.
Nice.
I was like, oh, that's kind of
okay.
Scotty.
I don't fucking know. Or my eyes.
Oh my God, you got it right.
Fucking cheater.
Oh,
It's
this
great.
is sus. This is suspect. That is correct.
I got it. It's not
Yes,
right.
it
Yes,
is.
it is.
No, it's fucking not.
Yeah, it is.
I
Are you
love
serious?
this feigning stuff.
It's
This
eyes?
is so funny.
That doesn't even make sense either.
This
Then
fucking
why'd you guess it?
faux surprise is fucking brilliant.
Well,
Give
I
him
had
his
no
Oscar
fucking
now.
idea. I just threw out a guess.
All right.
I looked at Sean Payton's eyes on the sidelines.
Okay.
I'm
All right.
literally zooming
Pick
in on
200
him
or
right now.
400, you
I
fucking
picked one
scrub.
thing about his face. Zach, you just can't fathom losing.
I've
All right.
lost a lot of
Good
times.
All
I
right.
can definitely fathom it.
400.
I just want to get this over with so we can get to the good part of the podcast.
This everyday condiment found in every U.S. restaurant and most households was first sold as a medicine.
It seems too obvious.
What?
Did you bring in?
I did not.
Yeah.
Seems too obvious.
Well, you might as well. I also forgot to do any daily doubles. So this is a daily double.
The next two are fucking ketchup.
Correct.
Okay.
Daily double for Zach. That's
All right.
an $800.
200. A daily double.
This is a daily double. But Zach, unfortunately, you're down 800
That's fine.
because Scotty threw out eyeballs
I
from
don't
the
care.
clouds.
Doesn't
Let's
matter.
go, baby.
Go ahead.
This is the only continent without deserts. Zach,
Antarctica.
incorrect.
You count that as a
North America.
Gobi Desert. Dum
Just
dum.
kidding, it's
Subtract his points too.
Arizona's deserts.
Europe?
Correct.
Oh, interesting. They count
It's not a
I guess it
continent.
depends. Yes, it
Yeah,
is.
it is.
He said it's not.
That's pretty good.
Does Antarctica really have a desert though?
I guess you could classify. It's like instead of sand, it has snow.
Yeah, this was a Jeopardy actual game question.
It's an arid biome.
And the difference after that, Zach with minus 400, Scotty with plus 200. You guys would have tied if Scotty didn't get eyeballs for 600.
Let's go.
That's rich.
That win is under advisement.
All right, and now we'll see. There's my phone. Now we'll see Scotty come up with his stardom situms last second. Improvise it now. Go ahead.
Scotty, a stardom for our Jeopardy winner?
Yeah, I have a stardom. It's Verdansk, Call of Duty. We're on the last run of it. This
yeah.
is the last week that Verdansk is going to be available before it gets nuked. So
Good fucking riddance.
What do you mean?
I disagree. There's a lot of nostalgia.
You're not allowed to play on it anymore?
Yeah, they're creating a new map.
Yeah. They're like literally replacing it, and also it's like replacing it with a new engine. So it's just like they're taking away a whole game and replacing it with a new one. Like
that
same
got us
concept,
through a
different
pandemic.
guns, everything. Yeah. So it's a lot of nostalgia.
It's kind of hard to let it go.
Yeah.
But, so you can
last
never
week-
play it again.
Unless they bring it back.
No, you can't.
That's fucked up.
Yeah. Right.
Like, what if Madden was just like, or NCAA college football was like, I mean, I don't know how they do it since it was all on a disc, but that would suck. It's like, oh, you're not allowed to play the game that had Tim Tebow in it anymore.
Yeah.
That's just weird.
Right.
All right, I like that.
Mm-hmm.
That's your stand, though? That's what you like the most?
Stardom is the last ride, the last dance for the.
Oh, I thought we did.
Yeah.
On Verdansk.
Yeah, we have 5 days left.
Oh, okay. Was that your
Till
that
December
was your
8th,
stand of the
yeah.
week?
That's my
Was
stardom.
your stand or that was a stardom?
Oh, okay, we're doing
Yeah,
Stardom.
it's everyone's
That's
last
what you
ride.
said.
know?
Oh, okay, my bad. All right, I'll go. I have a video to share.
Okay.
So this is actually about a couple weeks old, but it's pretty good. This is a reporter talking to Steve Sarkisian. Do you guys know who that is?
Sark, yeah.
Texas coach.
I call him that because we're friends.
The day after they lost to Kansas.
Ooh.
So the day after they lost to Kansas, this reporter from Horns Illustrated.
This is the same game where the recruits were at the game. Like they posted their
lost to
videos.
Kansas.
They posted the videos of them laughing at them losing to Kansas.
Yeah. So this is after they lost to Kansas. This is the reporter's question. Please listen in. I hope this volume is okay.
I thought you were gonna drop in the group.
Morning. Coach, a couple years ago, and I were faced with a massive problem we couldn't solve.
You can't hear anything.
I remember this.
We need to stop and ask ourselves, what would an
We can't hear anything.
All right.
I can hear it.
All right. Here's what I'll. It
Turn
would've
it
been
up.
Better.
Turn the volume
I
up.
tried. That was as high as
Wow.
I could for some reason. Zach, do your.
Yeah. So my stardom is the title of the stardom is Brotherly Sugarino. So as we all know, Andrew Cuomo, mayor of New York City, not the governor of New York, mayor of New York City, got in trouble for being Italian. And recently,
I'm not a pervert. I'm just
yeah,
Italian.
his brother Chris stood up for him on television, and then he got indefinitely suspended from his post at CNN. But he still stood by his brother. So that's some real brotherly, ride or die, brotherly sugarino. It's the kind of vibes that I hope we would all have here. I know I would have it for my own brother. So it's really inspiring to see, him stand up for his pervert ass fucking brother, or Italian brother. I misspoke. Sorry.
All right. My stardom was reporters in love with coaches. Here's the question. This is the transcript from. Remember Drake and Josh? They're like, "We have your transcript." And Drake is like, "Yeah, and your grades." All right.
Another real sugarino moment there.
No kidding. All right, here's the question this reporter from Horns Illustrated said. He said, "Coach, a couple years ago, one of my good friends and I were faced with a massive problem."
I already don't care.
I'll start again. A couple years ago, one of my good friends and I were faced with a massive problem we couldn't solve. And in his wisdom, he said, at this point, we need to stop and ask ourselves, what would an extraordinary person do in this situation? And this resonated with me the whole weekend after the loss to Kansas. And I realized that of all the coaches who could be standing at that podium right now in those shoes, you are that extraordinary person. And you have a team of what I call coaching juggernauts. This is not only my opinion, this is a fact. I don't think anyone can dispute this. So my question is, we write, the Sarkisian era story, and we're not even done with the first chapter yet at Texas. Can you unfold some of the onion of what you are working on and how you are solving this problem? I realize that you might not even know, but I want to steal from Julian Edelman. It's going to be one hell of a story. This was a question asked to Steve Sarkisian at his Texas presser. And
how long after the game is this?
The day after.
Okay.
The Monday morning presser.
So 2 days after.
Yes. So, and the video's even better because during this whole tangent,
he's just staring at him like
this 3-paragraph long question that I just read. He is just staring at him. Sarkisian actually has a pretty good straight face to it, but you can hear reporters in the room with an awkward coughing, and it's hilarious.
Yeah.
So this guy obviously got dragged for it, and it's just pretty funny. And his whole thing was he just wanted to be positive. But it came across like he was sucking off Steve Sarkisian. So
Yeah, it's
that's
sus.
just his dad
You simping over the coach, homie.
You are the extraordinary person, and you have a team of what I call coaching juggernauts. And then quotes Julian Edelman before this during the comeback on the Atlanta Falcons in the Super Bowl. It's going to be one hell of a story. So I just like that. All right,
Sit him.
Scott.
Sit 'em. Putting up your Christmas tree when you're gonna go on vacation.
Who is it for?
What do you mean?
Yeah, who are you doing it for? If you're not gonna be there, why would you do it now when you're just gonna be gone?
Right.
Oh, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
well,
maybe
like
I
the
get
thing
it,
is,
like-
it's like I can't enjoy it all that much. I'm going on vacation, for instance. This is not a personal thing, obviously, because that would be bunk. But I'm sitting them for like if you're going
Now
on
you're getting
vacation and you can only enjoy it for like 2.5 weeks. It's like it sucks. I want to enjoy it for longer. I love Christmas.
Oh
trees.
yeah, you're going to be.
I love having a Christmas tree up.
Yeah, you're not even going to be in the house with it. Yeah, so now I definitely get what you're saying.
So I'll be in Brooklyn from 17th to the 27th.
Yeah,
Bing bong.
I could see it like coming home and it's like you're all packed and you're just depressed that vacation ended. I thought
At least my tree's up.
I thought your vacation was like gonna end before Christmas, because then it would be like, okay, at least it's up. Because if you came back,
No, it's like I come home and everything's depressing.
Christmas is over, and it's like that gray area between Christmas and New Year's where you're like, well, I guess I'll fucking eat Reese's.
It's like a week's.
trees.
It's like a week's version of the time between like basketball's done and it's like baseball is like who gives a shit about it, which we might not even have this year, which we can probably get to later.
sit-em.
Okay. Well, let me. You want to do your sit-em real quick?
I'll just touch on it
yeah,
real
go
quick.
ahead.
Or I was gonna say like that like month between the Super Bowl and March Madness. I guess conference.
You still have NBA. You don't care about it. I care about NBA.
Well, it's the NBA in February.
You're going to the All-Star stretch and the trade deadline.
Jamal Murray's back, baby.
Yep.
I
Hopefully.
already don't- All right, but mine's Major League Baseball. It's officially lockout season. Rob Manfred. Oh, but it's not even.
When was
lockout.
When was the last lockout? 1990.
Yeah.
2011.
Who won the
Oh, I
World
thought it
Series?
was like
No, the Reds. But it was 1994. They didn't have a World Series. They had a lockout.
Okay.
They stopped play like in July.
I tried to get you excited about.
That's all right.
Reds
The
were
Reds
the
are
last
gonna-
time there was a
the Reds are
lockout.
gonna suck. But Major
Well,
League.
it's a good year for a lockout.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. But that's not even my sit-em. I forgot. This isn't even about the lockout. It's
Okay.
they released a report. I forget which news.
I sent you that Business Insider link this morning
Yeah.
about the balls.
That's what it is.
That's what I sent that to you. You
Yeah.
didn't respond.
No, I read it. This was all this is.
Yeah,
from.
but you didn't respond to
Oh,
my
okay.
question though.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Oh, I'm going to get my response now. Go ahead.
Yeah. So
bong.
basically, that no one is talking about how the MLB just blatantly admitted to using two different baseballs during the season. One ball was like more live; it jumped off
Juiced.
the bat, juiced, and another ball was dead. So when the Pirates played the Twins in August,
Dead ball.
they were using a dead ball so that it wasn't exciting, whatever. But when the White Sox and Yankees played in the cornfield and Field of Dreams, they wanted a ball that was juiced so there'd be more runs. That's just why you might say there was 15 runs scored at Field of Dreams. So that's like I feel
When I
like
saw that
a
TikTok
huge story. That
I saw that TikTok where it's like, yes, they wanted to have exciting games and marquee matchups so people would still watch.
Yeah.
But they wanted to have, in all the games that nobody watched, they wanted to have lower numbers so people couldn't negotiate for larger contracts.
Yes, that was the other part of it. The dead ball teams, the Pirates outfielder who may have hit 300 with a juice ball is hitting 260 and he just looks average. So that's just nuts to me, and it's like no one is talking. It's like
Well, what's crazy is the Reds hit fantastic with their two sluggers with Winker and Castellanos, and I'm sure they had a lot of games with dead balls and still crushed it.
or a lot of games with juice ball. I'm thinking
Maybe.
like, the Reds were in the playoff hunt until the last week of the season, so maybe they were a team with juice balls. Maybe that's why Votto hit so many GD dingers.
Maybe,
Yeah.
but you can imagine like
We'll
those
never know.
Pirates games that we went to where, they did well, and a lot of those Pirates games was like those.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. Is if it's a great team versus a shit team,
Yeah.
which ball do they use? If it's two bad teams, they use
Yeah.
the dead one. I don't know. It's just interesting that no one's talking about it. They dump it like right at the week of Thanksgiving, right after Thanksgiving, in the
Right
middle.
before they knew that a lot of people would just be talking about the lockout.
Yeah.
That they knew was coming.
And you're in the throes of the NFL playoff race. College football playoffs are going to be coming up, and everything.
We've become a baseball conspiracy podcast.
Well, yeah. So Rob Manfred should be fired, but this is just the first of many reasons.
Who fires him?
Himself. Have an ounce
Exactly.
of an ounce of self.
My sit-em. So I would argue that this is the worst year for Broncos since 1994, and let me tell you why.
Wait, what were you saying? This is...
I would argue that this is the worst year for Broncos since 1994.
I get it.
Right?
Yeah.
So, calling back to...
Wait, see if Scotty gets that reference.
Scotty?
Yeah, OJ, yeah.
Yeah. So the OJ car is a Bronco. And I'm going to start off with the Virginia football head coach. His first name is Bronco.
Oh, really?
Interestingly enough. Stepped down, voluntarily resigned his post as coach of Virginia. And Denver, after starting 3-0, has gone 3-5 since that 3-0 start. Worst year for a Bronco.
Just one win away from being
since
500.
Worst year for a Bronco since 1994. Mostly because they're 6-5 though.
Can you say it's the worst year for them if the Broncos are playing for first this weekend?
This is the first year the Broncos have had a competitive or meaningful game in December since 2016.
Yeah, that's 2016. That's not that long ago when you're thinking of of the
that
scale
means
since
2017,
94.
2018, 2019, 2020 were all worse years for Broncos.
I got you, Zach.
Which is it?
Boise
buddy?
State went 7-5. Unacceptable for the blue turf.
Yep.
There's your Broncos.
Calm down. You're proving my point. All right. I'll kick us off with Stan's.
Okay.
Mine's real quick. So I'm finishing up school, got some assignments. I had an assignment that was due at the end of the night tonight, 11:59 p.m. While I was in class
You got 12 minutes.
today, I got it done in class. And I was thinking, while I was doing, I was like, you know what? Getting assignments done for the class while you're in the class, while the teacher's talking about something you're not paying attention about, has the same vibe as pooping at work. You're getting paid to take a shit.
Yeah.
So that's my stand.
Boss makes $1, I make a dime.
That's why I poop on company time.
That's why I poop on company time.
Yeah. Scotty, Stan. I thought you said you were putting that on
I'm sending you
silent.
guys a picture in the DM right now.
DM pick. Let's see it.
This got delivered yesterday.
Oh, you got it, dude. I just talked to my students about that the other day. This is wild.
Fuck you. No shit. Are you kidding me?
Yeah. I
A
swear.
Reese's 9-inch cup pie.
Isn't there like 9,000 calories in that thing?
Don't care.
You don't eat it because you're
it's
Weight
also
Watchers.
only 3,000 were made.
Yeah.
And I got one. And because my cousin is a spokesperson, PR guy for
He's a fudge
Hershey.
packer.
Anyway, yes. So he sent me one.
Your cousin's a fudge packer?
And I have yet to eat it. Do I try to flip it for some profit, or do I eat it?
Flip it.
Flip it. I could
I don't
still
know.
try
I
to
don't think. I
flip
think
my
it's too late
Cronus
because
right
it's after
now.
Thanksgiving.
Scotty, you want a Cronus?
No.
Well,
But
You're lost.
Yeah, I got a Reese's 9-inch pie, and I'm thinking about taking it to my work party or selling it. But
look at this. Scotty,
think
can you do me a favor? Where it says 160 calories per serving, can you tell me what a what a serving is? Because it's got to be like
how would I
a
do that?
fucking quarter fucking millimeter of the pie is 160 calories.
I don't know. Maybe they make it differently, Zach.
Do you
I'm not a
have the
chemist.
fucking box in front of you or no?
What do I look like? A cook? I mean, I have to get up and shit. Hold on a second.
Now you sound like me.
Shelby, who's that guy, Darren Rovell, who tweets all the baseball card sales?
Yeah. He's a nerd.
Talk about that. Talk about he said put a screenshot. While I look at this for Zach for reasons.
Oh my god, I already don't care.
care.
Just sit down.
Talk about Darren Rovell's screenshot of like this pie was like on eBay for selling for like almost $600.
Flip it. Are you kidding me? $600? Flip it. Do your stand.
$25? A bomb? That's not a Reese's pie. That's a bomb.
What's your stand, Shelby?
So
Expelling
160. No, listen.
I am.
160 calories per serving, and there are 48 servings.
Oh my god.
Jesus. Thought we were silencing our phones.
That was the laptop, not my phone. So nobody would have heard it.
So that means it's got 7,680 calories in it.
Yeah. 7,000, not 9,000.
Sounds like you're up for a challenge.
I said 7,000.
No, I know you said 7,000. I said 9,000. I was self-checking myself, but you're such a toxic bitch that you tried to call me out.
Expelling
Congratulations.
demons is my stand of the week. First, Michigan, Ohio State. Michigan wins. And then Bengals-Steelers. The Bengals have won 3 in a row against the Steelers, and beating them 41-10 was something I've never felt before. Just absolutely crushing them. It was just getting over those demons. Big Bennett, Paul Brown. I lost a lot of money on that game, but it was worth it because Mike Hilton had a pick 6. It was just great. Scotty, a stand?
I just said my stand.
Zach, a stand?
3 cheese pie.
I already said my stand.
What was your stand?
It was the pooping at work thing.
Oh, okay. All right, I'll start us off with bunk, and it's back pains. I've had a back issue since last Saturday, and now I have to go to the chiropractor Monday. It's going to cost me around $400.
Not only can you not use fucking technology right, but you also have back pains, dude. You're turning into a 60-year-old man at 26.
Yeah, like good thing. Like I got dinner out of the way at 4 this afternoon. But I went to bed at 5, woke up at 11 for this podcast. But yeah, back pains are the worst. I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy unless it was Nathan.
It's that bad?
Yeah.
What'd you do?
It was like I tweaked it like last Friday or so, and then Saturday it was like a little bit uncomfortable, but not too bad. But I was over at my parents for the Ohio State-Michigan game, and they were replacing the water heater, and they had to bring the old one upstairs.
So you had to carry it?
And yeah, so my brother asked me to come downstairs. I lifted up on the handle and I had to back upstairs with it, and I leaned down to grab the handle, pulled myself back up, and then it was like someone took a drill right to the bottom right side of my back.
Hey,
and
that's
now
what
I've been sleeping on the ground.
Instantly?
Yeah, instantly.
Well, that's where
I've been sleeping on the ground the last like 3 nights.
I've been having my regular flare up of my sciatic nerve pain in my lower right. So,
yeah, like your hip. Yeah,
yeah. It goes all the way down to like my knee pit.
I saw a ton of TikToks on that.
That's sciatica, man.
Junior thing.
Yeah, I don't
Fucking
have
sciatica, bro.
that, but I saw on TikTok that there's a pressure point in your nose for that. Actually,
Yeah, Jenna told me that too, but it's just bullshit.
yeah, that's all the comments were like, I can't believe it worked.
Yeah.
You said $400. You had to go to the chiropractor.
Yeah, because I have to go. I have to go to the chiropractor for
It was 300 something when you came in here.
$370. I said almost $400. $375. But yeah,
That
I have to go for
$25 is a lot to some people.
well, because it's a 2.5 hour appointment, and then so I get X-rays and everything, and then every time after that I go, it's $40.
Was the last time you saw this guy when he came in for career day at our high school?
No, it would have been when my baseball season ended, my senior year of high school, because he announced our games. But yeah, it's gonna suck. But like, I would pay any amount of money in the world for it to not hurt, because it literally affects every part of my day.
Yeah.
Can't sit in a chair.
Yeah.
Have to sleep on
sucks,
I
dude.
sleep on the ground.
Yeah. My bunk, I'm going to get it out of the way, is Dayton deciding to be good after I had already given up on them.
You had a good run.
I did. And I tried last night. I tried to fade them again against another bye game, BUY bye game. They lost 3 of them this year, and I was like, oh, Alabama State coming in 19.5. Get the fuck out of town. There's no way. Killed them. Almost 50 points. They almost dropped a hundy on them. So yeah, I made a lot of money off of them losing those 3 bye games. Lost a little bit of money off of them in that tournament against Miami and Kansas. So yeah, it's pretty fucked up for them to be like, I already given up on them, so I was hoping to just make money on them the rest of the season, and now they decide they want to be good.
Scotty, a bunk?
Being sick. So during this podcast, I've had to mute myself like 10 times just to cough.
Kyle didn't believe you were sick.
I got this.
And I stood up for you.
No, he was fucking.
I know,
with me.
but you know,
But,
you could have just yes and for that one, but
I started getting sick this past weekend, and I just had like this chest thing, and my throat hurt, almost like when you like wake up after you have the fan blown on, you get that like little sickness in the morning.
Yeah,
got tested negative for COVID, but then it just turned into clearing my throat every now and then, and now it's just a full on tickle cough, bro, and it sucks. So I don't know if it's like that's what it like. It's getting better. Like I don't feel as like I'm about to pass out, but I have this fucking just nagging cough.
What's
just
worse?
More annoying. I'd rather be
a nagging dry cough, or like every now and again wet cough that hurts in the bowels of your chest.
a wet one, because at least it hurts.
Yeah.
Unlike a dry one.
Well, the dry one hurts your throat, whereas
like
the wet one hurts your entire chest.
Yeah, I'd rather go the dry one.
Yeah, because dry one you can just
I don't get coughs.
sleepy time tea, man.
Yeah, I don't get the coughs that much, but like this was a bad,
I don't either. That's what
I don't
sucks.
I don't get coughs that much, but like I get bad allergies, and like when I get sick, it's just like, oh, I have one side of my nostril is like plugged with snot, and the other one is completely fine.
I'm going through that right now.
You can't be sick anymore, just like a common cold. It's always like, oh, you better not even come near me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just had this sickness where it was like, it's just mucus coming from my chest.
Yeah. Well, it's like nowadays. It's like if you cough and have the sniffles, they're like, oh, I hadn't realized you were the fucking Nazi. It's like it's right wing to be sick now.
All right.
Yeah.
Boardwalk time.
I didn't know you were anti-vax.
Clap it up for Scotty. 6-2 last week. 4-0 on crossfires.
But he's not doing them anymore, so they don't count.
Oh, yeah, he did say he's not doing crossfires.
Yeah, so he doesn't get the privilege of crossfires.
No, I said
season.
I was doing them when you called me a bitch.
The first time you said you were out, you're out. When you're out, you're out.
Well, I already updated the crossfires list, so
well, unupdated then.
Can't do it. It's just one of those things.
Well, I just
Zach,
won't pay them.
if I'm out, I'm not paying any of them. The ones before.
That's fine, and I'm not going to pay you anything you get the rest of the season.
Zach, you're currently down $5 to me.
Okay.
You are even with Scotty.
I know,
because
I said we're not going to pay any from before or any after.
Well, I mean, you're just
even Steven.
And I'm up 20 on Scotty.
Oof! Imagine being that guy.
Well, the entire 20 is basically from the Reds over 79.5 wins.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Well, we've had 12 NFL crossfires.
I'll live with that.
We've had 12 NFL crossfires,
and you got 6-6.
And I have the $20 on the Reds over wins.
Beautiful.
All right, we'll get into.
It's funny that the crossfires, even though my boardwalk overall record is shit, that I've been even on the crossfires.
Yeah, you're even with me and even with Zach.
Well, you have a 50-50 chance of winning it, unless they push, I guess. But then even again, that counts as a half a win, half a loss.
All right, here we go. The record, Zach, you were 45, 49-2. Scotty, 39-57. I'm 49-47.
Are we going off the lines the way they are now, or when I wrote them down earlier?
I'm going to go when I wrote down earlier, but I'm also checking them now, so if they change, that's fine.
So Chargers Cincinnati. We'll start with that game, right?
Yes.
Do you have plus and minus 3?
I do have plus and minus 3.
Cool.
Total stayed the same.
50.5.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I'm going to go with Cincinnati minus 3.
All right, we have a crossfire.
Well, you can't. There's nothing you could. There's no amount of stats you could throw my way that would convince me this isn't an emotional hedge.
Well, it's half emotional hedge, half a classic. Like, oh, the Chargers just got blown out by Denver, looked awful. The Bengals are coming off their big win, expelling the Demons against Pittsburgh. I got the same feeling from the Bengals beating the Steelers as I did when they killed the Ravens. It's just like the day after you check all, like, you want to consume as much media as you can because you can't get enough of it. And that's what I got as a fan after beating the Steelers. I wanted to consume every bit of media that I could, talking about the Bengals, every talk show, every Good Morning Football segment.
Yeah,
and the week after that, the Bengals lost to the Jets. So I'm just doing that.
Yeah, I have a Ravens podcast that I only listen to the episodes after they win.
Yeah.
I will not listen to that shit after they lose.
Yeah. My power rankings make the game 1.5. It's 3. I'll take it.
I'm gonna take the Chargers plus 3 also. I wouldn't take it if it was 2.5, but I think 3 points is fair, especially with two teams in a fight for that, like, could be one playoff position down the line, and two of the top 3 quarterbacks taken in last year's draft. I think it's like it has every meaning to be a good one. I like the over 2, but I'll take Chargers plus 3.
Should have been the Sunday night game instead of Denver, Kansas City.
I mean, I disagree now.
It's Patrick Mahomes.
Because we're going to be the first, it's fight for first place in the division.
Right. I'm just based off the odds.
Yeah, it's Patrick Mahomes.
They're saying, yeah, exactly. That's what it is. But it's like Herbert and Burrow, the game's supposed to be decided by a field goal, and the Chiefs are expected to win.
Right. I get it.
I'll get that primetime when I'm the GOAT.
I want Bengals-Ravens might be flexed Sunday night.
I hope so.
Day after Christmas.
I want to go.
I will go if it's a Sunday night football game.
Well, by then the tickets will be too expensive.
I don't care. I'll buy them.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna get my ticket to go before when they're cheap. So, what if I decide to take somebody else?
That's fine. I don't care. All right, next game. Cardinals are minus 7.5 in Chicago. The total's 44. Zach.
Over 44.
You're a big low overs guy, high unders guy.
Well, yeah, but that's not the reason why I'm doing it this time. This time, my reasoning is Kyler's back after their bye week. The offense will find their footing. In Chicago, I think... I don't know what's going on there. It's like Khalil Mack doesn't exist anymore.
He's hurt.
When? Since when?
Like the last 3 weeks. He's been out.
Last 3 weeks?
Yeah.
Well, so he doesn't exist. So, again, you're proving my point. And then you have... Is DeAndre Hopkins back for this game?
Yeah. Expected to be back along with Kyler.
Yeah. So, I think that Arizona's ready to put the pedal to the floor. We've put the Cliff Kingsbury rumors to rest. He's ready to bear down. And then I think they're going to go up big and then not care about stopping garbage time, which garbage time always gets you over those low overs, I think, when it's a blowout.
All right, Scotty?
I'm taking Arizona minus 7.5. Kyler's back. Bears are probably going to be playing with Andy Dalton. I think Nagy's on his last leg.
I hope so.
He almost lost to the Lions.
Better with the Bears.
What? That was last week. They won close. I don't care about it. I think Nagy is just like hanging it in. I don't think that is going to play an effect at all.
I hope Dalton plays. That's better for the over.
Yeah, I would say if I was betting on the Bears, I would want Dalton to play.
Or the over. I'd want Dalton
Justin
to play.
Fields before the game he got hurt in was just coming into his own. You saw against Pittsburgh.
Yeah. I don't know. I think if I had the over, I think I'd rather have Justin Fields. There's more chance of him breaking a long run or fumbling or throwing a pick six. Dalton, I see a lot of
Dinker
playing it safe.
Yeah. A lot of punts.
I'm taking the first half under 23. This is simple. I think getting Kyler Murray back on the field is just going to be a lot of like
half a crossfire.
Get him back to speed. I just don't want any part of betting the Bears, and road favorites after bye is actually a pretty good trend if you're betting Arizona. But I'll take first half under 23. That kind of method has been working for me. All right, Eagles are laying 6.5 against the Jets. Zach.
Okay, the fucking garbage bowl. What was the over? What's the over under for this game?
45.
45.
Sorry, I didn't say that.
That's fine. I'm gonna take the under 45.
Okay.
I think that. Actually, no. I'm taking over.
Over.
And the reason why is because I don't know. Jalen Hurts seems to do well against bad teams.
And not against the Giants.
Lost to the Giants.
It's not a bad team in my opinion.
Ooh.
Good. Listen, Giants are a great team because good teams win, great teams cover. The Giants cover a lot.
They did both.
So I'm going to say that you said that the Jets have the most points allowed
in the NFL. 34.
So 34 already gets us there. I think
Jets could put up 13.
So
there you go. All right,
yep.
Scotty.
I'm taking Eagles team total over 26.5.
Ooh, I like that. All right, I'm taking the Eagles minus 6.5. Laying the lumbar
it's under a
for
score.
me. Yeah, this is finally a good point to sell or buy low on the Eagles and kind of sell high on the Jets after.
Who's the starting quarterback?
Zach Wilson.
Oof.
Here's a trivia question. Zach Wilson, I'm guessing you guys didn't watch the Jets-Texans much last Sunday.
Not at all.
Okay. Against the Patriots week 2, he threw 4 interceptions, and the Patriots murdered him. His QBR was 10 in that game. Last week against Houston, they won. His QBR was 9. It's really the Texans had to beat themselves. Bad teams will do that, and for the Jets to somehow win that game, I think it's a good spot for the Eagles to run their offense, run it well. Jalen Hurts is playing this week. I like the Eagles. All right, San Francisco laying 3
in Boardwalk. You said what was the team that gave up the most points?
Jets.
Eagles team total over. Thank you.
Yeah, that's what you bet.
Good.
It's a good handicap for once.
San Francisco's laying 3 in Seattle. Make sure this line hasn't shifted. Still 3.
Yep.
Total stay the same, 45.5. I'll start taking Seattle. This is a classic. They've been so bad. You can finally buy low on them. They did have a dream crusher against Washington again, but I think the loss of Deebo Samuel for San Francisco's offense is huge. That's basically it's the biggest value play to me on the board because everyone is running to not bet Seattle and to bet the hot hand in San Fran. No one wants to bet Seattle. That's why I want to bet Seattle. Taking +3 in Boardwalk, but you'll probably get 3.5 or 4 by the time this kicks off. Scotty? Zach?
Yeah, I was worried there for a second that we lost him. No, he's just muted. I will take the under 45.5. Seattle, I thought there was Russ is coming back from his injury, yada yada yada.
Seattle's been a dead nut under team.
Yes, just
last 4 weeks.
Cannot fucking score, and this is probably when they fucking go off and score 30 something. Just to fucking prove that I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. But, again, I like San Francisco's defense. I think they're great. And I think that Jimmy Garoppolo, I feel like he doesn't score a lot of points unless he's playing another team that's scoring a lot of points. I like San Francisco's defensive matchup here against Seattle for the under 45.5. And if you don't like it, take something else.
Scotty?
Instead of muting yourself again.
Yeah, I'm taking the 49ers over 24.5 team total points. They've hit it in 4 of their last 6. And I'm going to take it again. I'm going to take it.
Okay. To the AFC North we go, where the Ravens are visiting Heinz Field. The Ravens are laying 4.5 against the Steelers. The total's 44.
Love lost
no
in
love
the
lost
ball pit.
In the ball pit. Zach, your team, you start.
Under 44.
Same.
Big totals guy this
Call
week.
me Zachy Unders this week.
Scotty, you're on that too?
Yeah, it's a divisional rival after week 10 or week 12. So.
Yep. That's part of my handicap. The other part of my handicap is looking at fucking Baltimore last week. They look lost offensively. And I think that carries over to another division rivalry game. It's not prime time, but again, the Ravens have shown that it doesn't really matter if it's prime time or if it's fucking 1 o'clock on a Sunday. They seem averse to scoring points and instead leaning on their defense, which has gotten torn up. But again, Pittsburgh has shown Ben can't throw the ball further than he's like Cam Newton last year.
It's kind of like a rat line.
Cam Newton this year.
Yeah. Which is why I'm staying away from it.
Is it kind of like?
I've learned my lesson.
A little bit of a rat.
In which scenario?
Like, Baltimore Ravens honestly should be favored more because of how bad the Steelers looked, and the Steelers defense didn't look good.
Pittsburgh plus 4.5 is my favorite bet of the weekend.
But they're 4 right now.
Oh, I'll take 4.
They are 4 right now.
I bet them this morning at 4.5.
Yeah, they were 4 when I checked at 8 o'clock.
Let's see what they are.
That's what I wrote down.
Right now.
Lawrenceburg has them at 4.
All right, I'll take 4. I did 4.5 this morning. 4 is fine for the Boardwalk. This is just basically a fade on Pittsburgh getting blown out. Yeah. Baltimore covers miraculously, but Lamar throws 4 picks. And this line...
all the news that came out where Lamar was, talking about how he was super hard on himself after, now this game's going to sit with me for longer than they normally do. I'm going to look at the game tape a little extra long. All this fucking fake shit about him.
He played like he wasn't over whatever ailed him that took him out of the Bears game. But regardless, this line, basically, if you flip it to Baltimore being at home, they'd be an 8-point favorite over Pittsburgh. And Pittsburgh was just a 4-point road dog against the Bengals. So the Ravens would be -8 against the Steelers. The Bengals are -4. There's no way the Bengals are 4 points worse than the Ravens. So it's an easy pick for me. Value all over the Steelers because no one wants to bet them. Everyone looks at the Chargers game, which they should have lost by double digits. Didn't. What would concern me is TJ Watt being out on COVID. And the Steelers, the Ravens shut down the Browns' rushing attack, and the Steelers need to have a good ground game. And I don't think Najee Harris is at least 100%.
There's something wrong with Najee Harris.
Well, he's just last week. I've watched basically every Steelers game, and Najee Harris gets 30 touches. And
not last week.
Last week against the Bengals, the game's 7-0, 10-3. still in reach, and like Benny Snell was getting touches, McFarland was getting touches, and Najee Harris wasn't. It was just weird. But all the values on Pittsburgh because no one wants to bet them.
Well, the media is also
my
big
favorite
on
bet of
this.
the
I
week.
mean, Mike Tomlin basically saying his team is soft. So is like Ryan Clark in the media.
What was it? Chase Claypool said like
Wants to
practices
play-
should be more fun, and he was
Tomlin was
play
like,
music
no,
and
I
be
don't
more
think so.
fun. He's like, I'm happy with the division of labor right now.
Also, if you look at, I mean, these two coaches have been here double-digit years. They know each other like the back of their hands. And even when, Baltimore was running away with the number one seed in the AFC, the Steelers took them to overtime in 2019 with Mason Rudolph.
Yeah.
And if you look back at the history of these games since 2015,
That's why I like the under.
Yeah, 2015, 9 of them have been decided by one possession, and about 4 or 5 of them, I lost count, have been decided by exactly a field goal.
Yeah, it's going to be close, and I have a hard time believing it's going to be a shootout. That's why I love the under.
Yeah. Last year in this game, Pittsburgh went to Baltimore and won, and then Pittsburgh won at home in the RG3 Trace McSorley game. But yeah, I like Pittsburgh.
COVID Bowl.
I love Pittsburgh. All right, Denver at KC. Just checked up on this line. It is still 9.5.
Over under at 47.
Over under 47. Zach, you're going Zachy unders.
Yeah.
Or over. Sorry.
I don't want the crossfire with you.
I do not have it as a crossfire.
Okay, cool. So I'll take the over 47.
All right, I'm on the under 47 crossfire.
Nope.
Okay, over 47 for Zach. I don't have under.
Okay, so I'm taking the over 47. I bet it. I should take the under because I bet over 47. So that probably means the under is a lock. But I feel like Kansas City gets out to either a 10-0 or 14-0 lead, and then their defense, which is already bad, it just stops caring. They believe in their offense enough to maintain a 2-score lead where they don't care. And this is one of those games where Scotty has said it before, where Denver cannot win a game when they give up a lead early. But they've shown in those games that they can still score points. They just can't keep up. So, I like the over 47 here in a primetime spot. With two division rivals that I think that their defenses... Denver's defense is hard to figure out. They have a week like against Dallas, and then they have a week like Case Keenum Browns, where it's like, what the hell's going on
They
here?
gave up 17 points in that game, though.
Yeah.
A lot of yards, though.
On the first drive.
In the whole game, but it's all right. Go ahead with your pick.
Scotty, this is going to be Teddy, right?
It'll be Teddy.
Okay. This is a perfect spot. Teddy is a dog in a divisional game, plus 9.5.
Kansas City doesn't cover.
I'll wait to bet it because I want to get 10 really bad, and I don't want to buy.
Prime's teaser spot.
I never
here,
buy points, but
not in our online.
I love Denver. I think the defense that just shut down Herbert. I mean, watching that game and the offense did Denver's defense no favors. The Broncos probably should have shut them out, to be honest. Yeah, the Chargers had the ball for basically the entire third quarter. That Denver defense was gassed. Still came up with great plays. I asked about Teddy because there's no number that I would feel safe with lock because he's so high variance, but I think Bridgewater would be safe enough. Hopefully the Broncos can run the ball and shorten this game. That's why I like Denver and the under, but I'll go with Denver so Zach isn't scared. Scotty.
Yeah, divisional game. I'm taking the under 47. It's a lot of points.
Crossfire. But we don't do them, but that's fine. Nope.
And I just like I
It
like
can
it
be
because
whatever it is. I'm not sending them anything.
besides Patrick Mahomes, like against the Raiders, and who'd they beat after they beat the Raiders? No one. It was a bye.
Dallas.
Oh yeah.
Dallas and then a bye.
Besides the Raiders game, and I guess Philly earlier in the year, like the games that KC wins, they win close. I mean, look at especially the high volume ones.
I mean the Packers, Jordan Love, they couldn't score more than 13 points.
The final score of the Giants game.
Against the Cowboys.
They only beat the Giants by 7.
Yeah.
And the Broncos have constructed their
7.5?
entire defense, and
Doubles.
Vic Fangio has constructed. It was hired basically to construct a defense to stop this team in particular. So I'm taking the under 47 easily. Now,
Love the under.
Does that mean it's gonna happen? No, because Patrick Mahomes and Andy Reid off a bye.
Yeah.
Andy Reid off a bye is fucking money.
I think that's baked into the number.
It's going to be a lot of points here.
He won money in the Super Bowl.
This should be 49.5.
Give me the under here.
I just bet the under. Okay, to the bonuses. Zach.
Giants +4. I love Giants have been a great cover here late. They're staying on the East Coast in Miami. It's going to be nice and warm, so you're not going to deal with bad weather. I think that Daniel Jones, I think, is the best worst quarterback in the NFL.
Not playing.
He's not playing?
Mike Lennon. Daniel Jones has a neck injury.
He's not playing?
Correct.
Oh, I'm going to find a new bonus then. You guys do your bonuses.
Okay. Scotty, your bonus?
Yeah, I'm going to take a home dog here. I don't like it because Tampa Bay, this seems like one from earlier in the year, but how do you give the Falcons 11 at home?
This is also my bonus.
I have to take.
That's my lock.
I'm taking Falcons plus 11 at home.
Yeah. My lock is Atlanta plus 11.
I mean, they just lost to the Patriots. They got killed, but I mean, that's a long time in between that game.
That is my lock as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. ATL plus 11.
We're all three on it.
Well, he is the bonus. As his bonus, we both have it as our locks.
Correct.
So go ahead with your guys' bonuses.
Also, if you look at the last time these two teams played, the Falcons were down 3 in the fourth quarter, and then Matt Ryan had a tip pass for a pick six.
2 pick sixes in like the
Tampa
last
Bay
4
added
minutes.
Yeah, exactly. So that was my lock, Scotty's bonus, and then I'll go back to the well with this bonus. It's going to be in the Jaguars-Rams game. We're going Jacksonville team total under 17. This is just they just don't score points. This was one of only 2 winners for me last week. They only scored 14 against Atlanta. They just can't get to 20.
And I'd like to tack my bonus onto there, the under 48 in that game.
Okay.
I think it's just one-sided. Rams could score the Rams would score fucking 31, and it still hit the under.
And if you were to bet a team laying that many points, you at least want them to be motivated. Mm-hmm. And you're absolutely getting that with the Rams, who need a win bad.
Yeah.
But I don't lay doubles. All right, Scotty, you have a lock, and that'll do it for our 8.
Yeah, I like the Rams there at home, but I'm taking a road team doubles, and that's going to be the Colts at the Texans. The fucking loser pick reversed because the Colts were -10 at home. Now they're -10 on the road against the same team. Earlier in the year against the Texans at home, they were -10. I think they blow out the Texans again. They're clearly a better team coming off a tough loss. They're going to blow them out. -10 is my lock.
Yeah, I had Houston written down, switch it to Jacksonville team total, just because Indy's probably one of the better 6-6 teams we've seen in the last couple of years. They probably should have won their last 9 games. They lost in overtime to Baltimore when they had a 98% chance to win. They lost in overtime to Tennessee, and they lose to Tampa.
Carson fucking looked awful in that overtime.
Texans can't put up points. They lost to the Jets. The Texans suck.
Yeah, that's why I want to take Houston, because this thing opened up at 8. Now it's at 10.
Yeah.
All right.
Want to do your season thank you?
Yeah.
How's that doing?
It's 5-7.
What, started 5-0?
Yeah. All right, we're gonna do that. All right, 7-point teaser, 3 teams. This gets you plus 120. Gonna go to the Chargers plus 10.
You're like, let's go back. Let's keep it back to the basics. We'll just take 2, the Dolphins and the Steelers.
How'd that work out? Thing is, I went 3-1 on. Last week was the first time teasers came through. I went 3-1 on teasers. This was the one loser. It was tease and take. Going Chargers plus 10.
Okay.
We're going New England plus 10 Monday night, and Kansas City minus 2.5.
Yeah, these are not lines you can get anymore.
What do you mean? Yes, they are.
New England's 2.5.
All right, tease them up to 9.5.
Yeah,
we're going off.
I like their money line.
We're going off Lawrenceburg, right? Was what this whole thing was about.
I mean, maybe.
We always do Lawrenceburg.
Well, now Shelby's upset.
Okay, it's like I asked a Spider-Man trivia question. New England plus 9.5.
You seem really
10.
mad. You should probably calm down.
9.5 or 10. Yeah. Zach likes the money line.
I like the money line.
Lock of the week of the century.
Lock of the week of the century is Minnesota at Detroit under 46.5.
I like this too.
Fucking Detroit is just inept. And we've seen that from Nathan betting their money line / spread every week, and it's just not working out.
Hey, this is the week to bet Detroit's money line. I think it is. I think
Yeah.
everyone's
We tell ourselves that every week.
I think everyone's tired of doing it. No one's doing it this week.
Yeah.
And the Vikings are without Dalvin
What's
Cook.
their-
And the Vikings play every single team close. In
Is
fact,
Dalvin Cook out because he's injured or because he maybe
Injured.
beat his girlfriend?
injured. Okay, I'm changing my bonus from the Jacksonville team total, Detroit +7, with a money line with a
Money line sprinkle.
That's a side and a sprinkle.
Yeah, sure. If this on Sunday morning, if this is at 7.5 or 8, I'll probably take it.
Well, that's what's weird. I think the bookmakers are telling you +7's the right side because it hasn't moved.
Yeah,
Because the Vikings have gotten a ton of the bets, all of the teasers in the world,
yeah.
and the books have not given you 7.5. They'll give you +7 with Vig,
Yeah.
but they're not getting to +7.5.
I don't know, but this screams under 46.5 for me. You saw the heartbreaking loss for Minnesota last week. It's Kirk Cousins lined up under his fucking guard. I don't know what's going on here. The only thing that seems to work in Detroit is its defense sometimes, I guess. I don't know. It's hard to tell. The run game's been good with the rotating backfield, which also leans under.
I like Detroit a lot because Minnesota's a team that can't blow anyone out and always has a close game.
Yeah. 46.5 under lock of the week century. What's the record for lock of the week century?
6-6.
6-6. We've made it even, Steven. All right. What is your party parlay, Scotty?
Okay, guys, if you want my party parlay, you're going to have to go visit Scotty Makes Plays for my VIP special, 30% off this week only.
What comes
it includes
before
the lock.
Part B? Partay.
This includes my game of the year, guys. You don't want to miss out because we are hitting, boys. We're like 5 of our last. I won't tell you the next number because you already know what it is, so I won't say it. But you know what? It hits. It always hits.
One of these 11 games in this parlay is our game of the week.
It was actually kind of close last week, but it was dead early.
Yeah, it was so fucking close last week.
Steelers-Bengals under.
Yeah.
Which
I felt
surprisingly
really good about
almost
the other
hit
ones, too.
despite 34 first-half points.
I know. I was like, well, if the Bengals are like, just like cruising and running out the clock all second half, I have a shot.
Yeah.
And I did. Except Big Ben found his stride in the last drive of the game.
Yeah,
like, what
Pat
the fuck, dude?
Fryermuth
Just
caught
sit
a
down.
one-handed touchdown.
And then Chase Claypool talked shit to some third stringers.
Yeah, when they were down 38. God, that game was sex. God.
No, this is another scenario. We didn't even do it last week, but I want to post this party parlay on our Twitter account. So look out for our party parlay on the Twitter account because I have to perform surgery and I have to go under the knife, or I have to go above the knife.
All right, here's a new segment I want to add. This is Scotty. Remember, I don't know if you listened to the pod last week.
He hasn't even given his party parlay
He said
yet.
he's going to tweet it.
Oh, okay.
So I was going to do a segment of like your bad beats, but we're going to call it Bet and Regret.
Bet and regret.
So you're going to share you're going to air out your bad beats from the week before. So Scotty, do you have a bet and regret you want to air out? So I have 3.
Mine's the
Do you have
Bengals
like
and
an
the
hour
Steelers
for me to
and
go
the-
through like
Yeah,
every
no.
like?
If you have like a top 1 or 2.
Do you give me yours because I'm gonna pull up my slip.
Okay. So last week.
But can I just get mine out of the way?
Yeah.
Because mine is the Steelers in the teaser that I had.
Yeah.
Which is just the
It
teaser.
was dead and it
Yeah.
never was revived. Like they did. It was
The only good part of that teaser was the Giants.
It was a DNR.
Yeah.
The Steelers were DNR.
Oh, okay, I have
All right,
mine.
So
I have mine too.
All right, last week I went 12-10 on 22 total bets. Had my first winning week in forever, $5. That's what I made. Because I can win on the sports book, I can't win on the online account. But these are 3 plays that could have went either way. I was in a lock for like not 2 wins, but 2 pushes. The Colts +3, they were up double digits in the second half and driving. Carson Wentz turned it over twice, and then the Colts muffed a punt. And then the game's tied, under a minute left. The Colts have 1 timeout. The Bucs can just take a
And
first
Leonard
down.
Fournette has his Jonathan Taylor game as well.
He went exactly. It was weird. He only had exactly 100 yards, and he had like a 30-yard touchdown. So he wasn't averaging many yards per carry. But
I wonder who started him in our league.
I'm not sure. But yeah, I just needed the Bucs to get a first down, kick the field goal to win. +3 would push. No, Fournette scores a touchdown. And
Doesn't pull a Nick Chubb.
To make matters worse, the Colts almost run the kickoff back for a touchdown, but instead get tackled at the 25. Carson Wentz throws a Hail Mary. Doesn't happen. All right, next one. Cleveland +3. The Ravens, same scenario. A first down wins the game. They can take a knee. The Browns get called for holding, and then the Ravens end up kicking a field goal to win by 6.
And who are you playing in fantasy? Who has that kicker?
That game was over.
Right.
But yeah, so the Browns +3 was like a push. Ended up in a nail. Lastly, Minnesota +3.5. Yeah, they're down.
Missed. I know there was a lot of shit that happened.
You had a teaser.
No. Listen. No, I'm talking about there's a lot of bullshit that happened early on in that game, but it all really kind of linchpinned at the end on a total missed pass interference call.
Yes. But before the missed pass interference call, what everyone was talking about was I think the Vikings were down 5, 31-26, and they had first and goal at the 6, ended up fourth and goal at the 4. Cousins is in disarray, ends up lining underneath the right guard. You couldn't get Justin Jefferson in the right place, and then they call a timeout. Then they have to throw, and Cousins sails it over Jefferson's head, and then, of course, they lose by 8. So that was +3.5. Could have hit, didn't. Those were 3 real close ones that turned, I was 12-10. I get 2 pushes there, and keep the Vikings a loss. I would have went 12-8-2. It would have been a lot better. All right, Scotty.
Yeah, you already said 2 of mine. It was the fucking Leonard Fournette fucking me up for +3 because they could have just kicked a field goal and we would have pushed at least. And I took the Titans because it was a thing. Like, everyone was on the Patriots. I know the Titans had injuries, but I just felt like 2 teams fighting for a number 1 seed, they would keep it closer. And they kind of did, actually, until the end of the third quarter or so. But
they had Titans in a teaser,
that
too.
That was a weird game where the Titans won basically every yardage standpoint, everything, but the Deontay Foreman broke a long run, fumbled at the end of it, and Tannehill threw 2 picks inside the Patriots' 10-yard line. Because I had a miracle hit on that game for the Titans under 17.5 team total.
Yeah, I had him in a parlay with the Jets and the Bengals, the Jets and the Broncos is the only one that didn't hit, which sucks. So yeah, I mean, it was like short, but it was like +500 odds, but yeah.
Yeah. All right, is that our show?
That's a mega show ending.
Hey, we finally gave the viewers an actual show.
Alright, here we go. There's a little place where the sun sleeps late and pulls himself a shot of tequila. It's a little place called Pleasure Island. That's where I'd like to feel ya. It's easy to find just beyond the last wave, where the dolphins and whales are up mating. Sail all day and all night and then take a hard ride. That's where I'll be awaiting. Pleasure Island, island of pleasure. No need to stop and think. Pleasure Island, a beautiful treasure. Come on down and have a drink.